Hey there, cosmic stars, and welcome to Mercury Retrograde as we are smack dab in the middle of the lunar eclipse as well as the solar eclipse, and there is so much energy going on. If you are feeling confused, you are not alone. If you are feeling overwhelmed by all of the exits and excited about the new beginnings, you are also not alone. So let's see where life is taking you, starting with those of you who picked card number 1. All right, for you guys in category number 1, you guys are in a significant period of emotional restructuring. This entire situation, which is your complete outlook, your perspective, your personality, how you perceive things, your third eye, everything about your intuition and your higher self is almost being redirected, recoded, restructured. And right now, you may not even be wanting to do a whole lot with other people. This may be a real significant period of isolation, which is fine because you're taking from it a lot of time alone to relearn things. It's almost like you're getting significant downloads in order to better yourself. This is not a time that you're being selfish in any way. Your time away from other people is actually allowing you to kind of like cocoon. You're going to eventually emerge and become something so much greater. But right now, you need to take this time and be on your own so that you can become for other people later. But right now, you have to be for you. So whatever that means and however that looks, it's important for you to self-care, to have time alone, to be for you. So I see a lot of much needed time where you are spending, you time with yourself, meditating, journeying into the Akashic records, which is not difficult to do, by the way. This is a time for introspection on a magnitude unlike any other. Don't do anything new right now. Not the time for it. It's going to be in a few days, but for now, it's time to just clear out things on the plate that have already existed. Not do anything too new. Just focus on what needs to be healed, letting go of what you can't. You are already off to a great start because you have already felt this call to do something about the things that have already been existed on your plate. So keep going. You know what needs to be healed and you can feel it. This is a beautiful step towards you. And keep going, okay? And for those of you who pick card 2, you guys are feeling a little bit lost and totally thrown for a loop. This is a feeling of shock even. There's some health concerns as well as financial shock, financial concerns. The more that you feel worried, the more that you have fear, the more that you have fear of failure, the more that you will attract that in. So just be aware of that. You can sit in the concern of it, but don't do that for too long because you will continue to attract that in. Just know that right now you're supposed to have a sense of loss. You're supposed to have a sense of lack, but that won't last for very long. What you have lost out on or perceived to have lost out on was a necessary loss in order to make room for something so much more significant in your life, okay? Now, wherever you were in life, wherever you were working towards, it really does feel like a huge letdown because you were reaching towards something you thought was really significant, and then life threw one heck of a curveball at you. And suddenly, everything that you were working towards, your relationships, your marriage even, everything just suddenly threw you, and the things that you thought were valuable, the things that you thought that you shared with other people that you thought had value were suddenly, very very critically ripped away or shown to you to not have that same sort of level of value. And so it's feeling all of those feelings that come with that reality. So it's important to feel that. It's important to feel what you feel and to accept this reality for what it is, and to not let it encumber you or to believe in any false realities anymore. Understand that this reality is true and it is not a lie. Once you do that, in a few weeks, you are going to start to feel so much more empowered by it. And you're going to have so many new opportunities that come from this experience, even though it's not the most pleasant. Having the blindfold ripped from your eyes is a very uncomfortable experience, but it does lead to so much growth and opportunity. I promise you that. It just means that there's a need for improvement and a need for growth. And it means too that you have the opportunity to make that happen for yourself. Okay. And your guides are all around you. If you need help, go within. This is an opportunity to look within yourself to find the answers. Everything that you need is right within yourself. It's just about how you decide to accept help or ask for help that really decides whether or not you're going to receive that help to begin with. So start asking the big questions. Start asking, saying out loud, I need help. I need some support here, because I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the, the support that I'm looking for. So I need some guidance. You guys are in a position of feeling let down, of feeling some shock. This is just a period. It is like anything else, and life is not doing this to you. It is doing it for you, as hard as that may feel and as impossible of a statement as that may seem. It is for you. It is for your highest good. All right, guys, and for those of you who picked card number 3, all right, a lot of you have decided to let go of the relationship, the marriage, the situationship. A lot of you have decided it is not worth it. So, a small, tenuous congratulations for that, because I know that it was not an easy situation and not an easy decision. A lot of you have decided over this last couple of days that you are worth deciding to say yes to. You are worth it, and you are in need of care. You're in need of love, and what you were getting was not enough. Not only that, but there are a lot of you out there who are deciding that you want to explore your own spiritual side. You want to explore what there is else out there, and where you were in your relationships and in your connections was just not enough for you. So there's a wanting, a needing, and a hope for something better. You're looking forward to the future here. And what you're going to find is so much more than what you could have ever hoped for. I'm just really excited for you, because this is a really big decision, and you're not going to be led astray or led in the wrong direction because of the choice that you made. So, just know, and I can tell that a lot of you are already feeling better for this decision. This wasn't one that was made and now you feel even worse for it. You may feel very, heartbroken and have a lot of wounds and sadness, but it's not, it also comes with its sense of relief, right? There's a sense of like, okay, I can still breathe. I'm breathing through this. I'm feeling better. Okay, I don't want to admit it to myself, but I can say, underneath it all, to no one else and not out loud, but I am feeling a little bit better. And okay, eventually I'll stop crying, and I will feel the relief that comes with this decision, because I did make this decision because I knew eventually I would feel better. That's where you're working towards, and the opportunities are just, oh my gosh, and something huge is going to come your way, especially with the solar return. Because you made this decision for yourself, the universe is going to open up and pour something beautiful out your way. So keep watching, keep paying attention, all of you guys. There's going to be something new and wonderful as we move towards the solar eclipse coming on the 8th in Aries, which is in the house of self. That's going to be really exciting to see. We can be affected by an eclipse 8 days before and 8 days after. So, even any time before then and after, we can see some of these cards start showing opportunities. These are opportunities no matter how we decide to look at them, right? We can see them as they are, as negative, or we can look at these things as different perspectives. Well, okay, some of these things aren't so great in the moment, but as we start to evolve and shift our perspectives, we can see that things are starting to evolve and change, and things will continue to grow and become as we choose to allow ourselves to heal, and that can only get better. All right, guys, thanks so much.